Hi, loves. I wanted to talk today about what it's like and what to do when you feel your twin flame have sex with someone else. So this topic, I've never seen anyone cover it, and I feel like it should have been covered by now because honestly, it's devastating. Like, we need a manual for this stuff. Like, what do you do when you're just going about your day and you physically feel the sensations your twin is feeling when they're fucking someone else? And you know it. Intuitively, you know that they're not just masturbating, that they're not thinking of you and jacking off, that they are fucking a person who is different from you. And you know, it's like world shattering almost. It hurts. In that moment that you feel it, it hurts. My really close friend and another beautiful member of my soul tribe just went through this exact thing. I went through it last week. And she went through it this week, and because we're soul tribe, we're like mirroring what's going on, and we're both going through this. She's still coping with it. I've kind of come to terms with it, but I myself am still dealing with it. And I really wanted to make a video on this and talk about it so people don't feel so alone if, they feel this happen. So I'm going to tell a couple stories first, what happened with me and what happened with my friend. I was in bed around 1 in the morning, and I suddenly felt a surge in my sacral chakra and in my vagina, and I knew it was my twin, and I felt him essentially get really turned on, but it was almost like a painful turned on. Like, I'm not going to say he didn't want to be turned on, but like, there was just something not right about it. And I knew he was having sex with someone else when I felt that. I knew he wasn't jerking off. I knew he was having sex with someone else. And then a moment later, like I felt that, and then like in the snap of a finger later, I felt my twin feel really guilty. He guilt overcame him. Guilt overwhelmed him. And I knew he was thinking of me and that he missed me. Yeah. So after that, he actually started panicking, right? He started panicking and hyperventilating. And he was hyperventilating so bad that I began hyperventilating. So I was hyperventilating, and then I felt him throw up. Yeah, so he was fucking this girl. He got guilty, he had a panic attack, and then he threw up. It was a bad experience, like on all levels, not only tapping into him having sex with someone else, but tapping into the negative emotion, the guilt he was feeling wasn't good for me. Like, guilt is such a low vibrational emotion, and feeling his guilt actually brought me down. Yeah, and like the panic attack and the throwing up, I was dry heaving. I felt like I was gonna throw up because that's how in tune I am with my twin. I feel it when he goes through something really significant. And, it was hard. Like, after I felt him calm down, I had to lay down and give myself, a good 30 minutes to calm down because it was traumatic for me. And at the time that it happened, I was in denial. Like, I was like, oh, okay, so I felt him have sex with someone else, and it's okay. Like, I don't care. I'm just going to keep on going. It doesn't hurt, whatever. And then 2 days later, I flipped. I felt like it occurred to me. It really occurred to me what happened. And I felt myself coming out of my skin. Like, I was dizzy. I felt like I was gonna faint. That's how upset I was. I felt like I was gonna faint. And it was hard. So that's my story. my friend's story. Okay, so her twin is actually famous, and she's never met her twin in real life, but as a twin, she's highly connected to him, and she knows him very well, and she knows what's going on with him. So she had a vision of her twin cuddling with someone else, and then she had a vision of her twin feeling guilty, feeling devastated, and then kicking that girl out that he had been cuddling with. And she didn't see them having sex, she didn't feel them having sex, but instinctively she knew they had just had sex. Like, there's not a question. Like, you know, when you know, you know. And she knew, and I knew. So, what I want to say first, before I say anything else, is this is way worse than, like, seeing your ex-boyfriend with some new girl, seeing a picture on Instagram of your twin with their new girlfriend. No. Like, this isn't 3D. You are feeling everything that is happening to him. Them. He or she. But I could, like, physically feel the physical sensations that my twin was undergoing as he had sex with this girl. And you have to be strong to undergo that. You have to be strong to deal with that. It's on a level that people who are not twins can't understand it. But I also want to say that as twins, we're built to endure things that other people aren't built to endure. We are strong, and we can handle that. The universe would not throw that in our face if we couldn't stand up and take the experience and learn from it. The universe isn't going to give us something that is going to destroy us. My cat's like... Anyways, the universe isn't going to give us something that is going to destroy us. The universe is going to give us something that is going to empower us and make us stronger. And that's exactly what happened to me after I mean, honestly, like, I felt my twin fucking other people before, but it didn't hurt as bad because I was fucking other people myself and I wasn't, like, as emotionally, like, attached to him. The one incident I told you about was the worst. And when that happened, like, after I processed it, I got stronger. I got stronger than I had ever been. And I got more independent than I had ever been. I stood up, right? That was kind of awesome. And I'm thankful I felt that. It's hard, it devastated me, I thought I was gonna faint when it sunk in, and now I'm thankful for it. So yeah. When that happens, and you know, it's gonna happen to a lot of twins, like, it happens sometimes. And when you feel your twin having sex with someone else, they have free will. Like, that hurts, right? It hurts to hear that. Like, they're going to do their own thing. They're going to go about their life and live their life the way they want. They have free will to choose to be with you or to choose to go out and fuck 100 different people. And because this journey is about unconditional love, you have to realize that you can't control your twin's choices. They're their choices. Your choices are your choices, theirs are theirs. But you can have compassion and hold compassion. Sorry, she's about to, like, knock my camera down. I love her. You can hold compassion for them in your heart. Because I'll tell you right now, if your twin is aware of you or has met you and they're out fucking other people, that's not what they want. They want you. They don't want other people. They don't want 1,000 other girls. If your twin is out and sleeping around, which I did, okay, first of all, even as the Divine Feminine, I had a phase where I was so mad at my divine masculine that I fucked as many people as possible just because I could, and I was angry, and it was ego. And that's the point. Like, if your twin is out sleeping around, it's ego. It's not what they want. Their heart wants you. They want you. You are their divine counterpart. You are meant for them in every way possible, and they are meant for you in every way possible. And I want you to keep in mind, too, that anyone your twin... God, my cat is a mess. Anyone your twin is with is a surrogate for you. Anyone your twin is with, anyone they fuck, anyone they're romantically involved with, is a surrogate for the real deal, which is you. Right? Anything they like about another person is a trait they like in you. So, like, yeah, they're out fucking someone else, but they're looking for you in that other person. I play with my hair a lot, right? That's so annoying. Yeah, they're looking for you. Their soul is aching for you. If they're out with someone else and ego is preventing them from coming to you, they are desperately trying to find you in someone else. And that's where you have compassion for them. That's where you hold space and you go in and you have compassion because they are hurting. If they're out fucking someone else and they're not with you and they know of you and they feel your connection, but ego is preventing them from being with you, then know that they are hurting. Right? And you love them. You love them. Unconditionally. If they're your twin, you love them unconditionally. And you unconditionally hold space and have compassion for the fact that they're in a place of pain and still processing some ego concepts. Final note I wanted to make with this video is that you really have to, if this is a situation you're undergoing or are going to go through or anything, I want you to keep in mind, you have to have compassion, and not only compassion for them, but compassion for yourself and empowerment for yourself, right? Don't look at it like you're not good enough for them. You step into your power. You say, hey, I'm fucking awesome. I am gorgeous. I am sexy. I am intelligent. And you know that. You stand in your power and you know that, regardless of who they're with. Okay? You're special. You're it. I mean, you're a twin, for God's sake. You're like on this divine, beautiful mission to save the planet. I mean, how much cooler could you get? Like, stand in your power and love yourself. If your twin is out with other people, whatever, you love yourself. Sorry, I get so passionate. I get really I'm so extra sometimes. But that pretty much covers everything I want to say. So I hope you guys have a good day. Bye, loves.